Test, test, test. Hitter number 43, Derek Cervantes. Batting six. That's shortstop number 7, Peyton Robertson. Batting seventh. In right field, number 1, Jose Diaz. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 5, Ian Groves. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 44, Tanner Roach. Starting pitcher tonight for the Generals, number 23, Alex Canoe. Please make some noise for the rest of your Victoria Generals. This time we're going to turn the microphone over to Tracy Morgan, who will bring us our pregame prayer.
Hello, Cane Cutter fans. We are going live here in Victoria. Leading off your Cane Cutters is number 16, Ryan Carr. And following up is number 3, Trace Henry. Cane Cutters fell to the Generals last night, 12-7. Hope to come back and split the series. And we are live from Victoria. Ryan Carr steps in the batter's box. First pitch in there high for ball one. In there for called strike. Ryan Carr is University of Notre Dame. Ball's a little bit off the plate. Ball two. 2-1 count. Oh, that ball is high fly ball. Looks like the second baseman's going to run up on that, and it is caught for out one. That brings up number 3, Trace Henry. Henry is playing left field tonight for the Cane Cutters. He will be attending UL Monroe this coming fall. Oh, that's a ground ball hit to the shortstop. Shortstop makes the play, and Henry is out at 1. We got 2 outs. That brings up Tremaine Spears from UL Lafayette. Spears is playing first base tonight for your Cane Cutters. Ball is in there for a called strike. We got 0-1 count on Spears with 2 outs. Oh, that ball is high fly ball. Looks like the center fielder's going to get under it and make the catch for the 3rd out. That brings us to the bottom of 1. We have Will Rapole on the mound tonight for the Cane Cutters, freshman out of LSU, with Zach Mazer behind the plate from the University of Notre Dame. All right. We are getting ready to go. Jonathan Tapia leads off for the Generals. Pull winds up. In there. A little high for ball one. King Cutters are looking to split the series tonight with the Generals after falling 12-7 last night. Will pull winds up. Oh, in there for a called strike. 1-1 count. Pull winds up. That ball is hit foul. We got a 1-2 count. Pull winds up. Oh, little inside. Ball two, we got a 2-2 count. Pull winds up. Ooh, that looked good. Must have been a little bit inside off the plate. We got a 3-2 count, full count. Oh, that ball is drove over Dobbs' glove and hit into center field. That will be a base hit. That gives us one runner on with no outs and bringing up Cody Potvin. Pull winds up. Pitch in there, swung on, strike one. We got 0-1 count with no outs and one on. Oh, throws it over to one and a little bit of a high throw, but Spears gets it. Yeah, 0-1 count, no one out. Oh, foul ball. 0-2 count. Pull winds up. Ball's in there, swung on, strike three. That sits Potvin down. Gives us one out on the board with one runner on. This brings up first baseman number 52, Ryan Flores. Big hitter lefty up. Whirlpool winds up. Low and inside on him for ball one. We got a 1-0 count with one out. Pull winds up. Steps off. Winds up. in there. He's going, stealing 2. Throw up. Safe. Throw was not in time by Mazer.
Jack's Financials.
The tag was a little late on that one. It gives us a 2-0 count with 1 out and a runner on 2. Ooh, that pitch looked good. A little off the plate. Flores had a night last night, so hopefully the cane cutters can put him down. It'd be a really, really big out. We got 1 out, 3-0 count with 1 on second. High for ball 4.
Third baseman number 10, Jordan Johnson.
This brings up Jordan Johnson. 1 out, 2 on. Rapol winds up, checks 2. Ball's in there for a called strike. 0-1 count, 1 out, 2 on. Cane Cutter fans, don't forget we're back at home tomorrow night against the Generals at 7 p.m. Gates open at 6 p.m. at Faubacher Field. Pole winds up. Pitches low. It's going 3. We now have runners on third and second. 1 out, 1-1 count. Pole looks 2. Pitches in there. Swung on. Strike 2. Got 1-2 count. 1 out. Swung on. Oh. Foul ball. Called that a foul ball. Didn't look like it hit that bat, but we got a 1-2 count. 1 out. Will Pole winds up. Checks 2. In there. Ooh, inside. We got 2-2 count. Pitches in there. Swung on. Foul ball. Pole looks 2. Pitches in there. Oh, foul ball. On the third baseline. Yeah, it kind of sounded like a broken bat. Oh, I think it is. He's walking back to the dugout. Xavier Moore had a broken bat last night. The top half of it flew all the way over third base. Yeah, left field. All right, Will Rapol squares up. Ball's in there. Strike 3. Rapol's second strikeout of the night. Got 2 outs, 2 on. This brings up Derek Cervantes. This is also another big out for the Cane Cutters. A little bit inside, ball one. Pole looks in, winds up. Oh, that hit him in the helmet. All right, we got bases loaded, 2 outs. Cane Cutters just need the easiest out to get out of the inning. This brings up shortstop Peyton Robertson. Pole winds up, which is in there. Ooh, looked pretty good. A little bit high. 1-0 count, 2 outs. Ooh. Pickoff attempt at 1. Throw is not in time, but we got 1-1 count, 2 outs. Pole winds up. Pitch is in there, high. Ball 2. A nice ground ball would be perfect to get the Cane Cutters out of the inning. Pole winds up. In there, called strike. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Pole winds up. Ooh. Batter ducks out of the way of that one. We got a 3-2 count, 2 outs. Just need to work our way out of this. Pole winds up. Runners are going. Ball is hit in right center. It'll score 3. Stand up double for Robertson. That brings the score. Generals 3, Cane Cutters 0. You got 2 outs, a runner on 2. Pole looks 2. High. Ball 1. 1-0 count, 2 outs. Coach Ricky Van Alsberg is heading out to the mound for the first mound visit of the game. Looks like the ump is headed out to the mound, and Alsberg is not very happy. Heads back to the dugout, frustrated. Hopefully that gives Will Rapole a little bit of time to breathe and kind of relax. We got 2 outs with a runner on 2 with a 1-0 count. Rapport looks 2, winds up, high, outside. We got 2-0 count, 2 outs. Rapport winds up. In there, ball 3. Wind up. In there, called strike. 3-1 count, 2 outs. Victoria leads 3-0 in the bottom of the first. Pole looks 2, winds up, hit foul. That gives us a 3-2 count. Runner on second. Pole looks at Mazer for the sign. Winds up. He's stealing 3. Ball 4. We got a first and third situation. This brings up the Generals catcher, number 5, Ian Groves. Cane Cutters have 2 outs. Easy out at first or second. He's going 2. Nope. And throwing home is not in time. Safe. Mazer took a chance at the runner on 2. Artigue threw it back home, but the throw and tag was not in time. Makes it a 4-0 ball game, Generals. Groves up to bat with a 1-0 count. That ball is hit high. Looks like Dobbs is going to get under that, and that'll be the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. Cane Cutter fans, make sure you give us a follow and like our Facebook page, Instagram page, and our Twitter page. We tweet live updates of the game as well as live stream. Our Facebook page is where you can find upcoming events that the Cane Cutters are hosting, starting lineups, and pictures taken throughout the summer. All right, we are heading to the top of the second. Cane Cutter fans, we're back at home tomorrow night against the Victoria Generals. Gates opening at 6 p.m. and first pitch scheduled for about a 7:05 start. Tomorrow night is our Star Wars night. We are working with Families Helping Families of Acadiana with a portion of the ticket going to Families Helping Families. It's a really great cause. We'd love to have you back out at Fatbacher Field. We are ready to go at the top of the second. We have Xavier Moore up to bat. He is from Southern University. Wind up. In there low for ball one. Xavier Moore was in the TCL last year for the Texas Marshals under Coach Van Asselberg. Pitch is in there for called strike. 1-1 count. Oh, low and inside. Ball two. 2-1. Alex Haney from the University of Louisiana Lafayette is on deck. Alex Haney played for us last summer. Oh, that ball is hit hard down the third base foul line. It gives us a 2-2 count. Wind up. He reaches for that outside pitch. Looks like the catcher is going to make the catch. That'll give us a first out of the inning. Bringing up Alex Haney from UL Lafayette. Alex Haney was part of the TCL runner-up team last summer. It's a little bit of a rivalry game here. We faced the Generals last summer in the TCL championship and fell 2-1. Wind up. In there high for ball one. Got Champ RT up on deck. Oh, that ball is hit hard down the third base foul line, giving us a 1-1 count. Champ Artigue is on deck for the Cane Cutters. He is from southeastern Louisiana. Wind up. Oh, foul ball. Gives us a 1-2 count. Pitcher winds up. Foul ball. Haney's really battling this at bat. We got a 1-2 count with 1 out. Victoria leads 4-0. Pitcher winds up. In there high for ball 3. 3-2 count, 1 out. Pitcher winds up. Looks like it's outside. Well, apparently that was ball 3. Now we're at a 3-2 count. Sorry about that, Cutter fans. Winds up. That ball is line drive to the shortstop. Great at bat by Alex Haney. He really made that general pitcher, throw a lot of pitches. That's what we want. This brings up our second baseman, number 1, Champ Artigue. Looks like it's a little low and outside. Ball 1. Called strike, 1-1. That pitch looked like it was in the exact same spot, but oh, that's a little. Oh, looks like he took that off the foot. A dead ball. Gives us a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Zach Mazur's on deck for the Cane Cutters. He's a freshman at a university in Notre Dame, Florida native. Mazur is behind the plate tonight for your Cane Cutters. All right, Artigue steps back in the box. Pitcher winds up. Outside for ball 2. Gives us a 2-2 count with 2 outs, no one on. Wind up. That pitch is down for a base hit to the left fielder. This brings up Zach Mazer, freshman out of University in Notre Dame, our catcher for the night. Last time we played the Generals at home, Mazer hit a hot shot over the left field fence. Wind up. Oh, foul ball. Cane Cutters will be back at home tomorrow night versus the Generals. Wind up. Oh, pickoff attempt at one. Not in time. Pitcher winds up. That ball is, that was a grab. Oh, that was a grabbing catch by that second baseman. You got to give a nice shout out to that when they make those kind of plays. Champ Artigue had a catch like that last night. Props to them. That was a great at-bat by Zach Mazer. Great hit. Can't be too disappointed in that. We are now headed to the bottom of the second. All right, Cane Cutter fans, Rapol is still on the mound. Mazer is behind the plate. We're now having coaches' votes for the All-Star game coming up this next week over the 4th of July. Coaches from around the league are voting for the players. So stay tuned. Check out our Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter for those announcements to see what Cane Cutters will make the All-Star team this year. This brings up your general center fielder, number 44, Roach. Pull winds up. In there, called strike. Got a 0-1 count. Generals lead 4-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Winds up. Ooh, a little bit high, a little bit inside. 1-1 count. Rapol winds up. A little bit high, a little bit inside. Ball 2. Wind up. That is a line drive. Foul down the third baseline. Strike for Rapol. Gives us a 2-2 count. Ball winds up. Ooh, that looked good. But it is called ball 3. Wind up. That ball is hit to Xavier Moore at third base. And the throw is in time. Got 1 out. This brings up the second baseman for the Generals. We got one out here in the bottom of the second inning. Rapole winds up. That ball is hit, and it looks like we got that out. Henry over there. Second out for the Cane Cutters. Wasn't quite sure who was going to grab that, if that was going to be Dobbs or Henry, but Dobbs let Henry call him off on that, and Henry made the catch. We got 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Pole winds up. In there. Called strike. Pole winds up. Oh, looks like the bunt's laid down, and the throw is not going to be in time. But we are 2 outs, runner on 1. Bringing up Ryan Flores. This is a big out for the Cane Cutters. Flores had a night last night. So like I said, it could be a really big out for the Cane Cutters with a runner on. He is going to, but the throw is not in time. We got 2 outs with a runner on 2 with Ryan Flores up to bat. Will Rapole looking to get out of this inning. Oh, high outside. We got 1-1 count. 2 outs. Oh, swung on, strike 2. 1-2 count with 2 outs. Rapole looking to get out of this inning. Pole checks 2, winds up. Outside. Ball 2. We got a 2-2 count. Pole checks 2. Winds up. That ball is hit deep. And it is going to be over the fence. That scores 2. Making it a 6-2 ball game. Or a 6-0 ball game. Sorry, Cane Cutter fans. Flores is up there in the league in home runs. If I'm correct, that is his 6th home run of the season. A lefty power. This brings up Jordan Johnson with 2 outs, 6-0 ball game. In there for a called strike. 0-1 count, 2 outs. Cane Cutters are looking to get out of this inning. That ball is hit down the first baseline, foul. A little bit of a rivalry here tonight between the Generals and the Cane Cutters, the 2 teams that made the TCL Championship Series last year, but the Cane Cutters unfortunately fell 2-1. Rapole winds up. That ball is hit to center, and the catch is made. That brings us to top of the 3rd. We have overcast skies here in Victoria tonight. It looked like it was going to rain a little bit earlier, but hopefully it's going to hold off. A little bit of a breeze feels nice here. It is definitely a hot summer night in southern Texas. The cane cutters will be led off by number 34, Cameron Dobbs. Dobbs will be heading to University of Texas Arlington this next fall. He is transferring from Oklahoma State University. Dobbs is a Dallas, Texas native. Cordell Bowie, a Las Vegas native, will be on deck for the cane cutters. He is the DH tonight. He is from East Central University, located in Oklahoma. Dobbs is our shortstop for the night, leading us off in the top of the third inning. It is Bark in the Park night here at Riverside Stadium, so we're just waiting for the dogs to get off the field. They did a little dog show for the dogs that can be adopted in the main concourse. All right, Dobbs has stepped into the box. Oh, not quite, I guess. So waiting for a few more dogs off the field. All right, we're ready to go. Dobbs steps into the box. Pitcher winds up. And it is in there for a called strike. 0-1 count, no outs. Bowie on deck. That ball is hit down the first baseman, or to the first baseman, and we get out. This brings up Cordell Bowie out of East Central University in Oklahoma. Bowie is our designated hitter for the night. Pitcher winds up. It is in there for a called strike. Wind up. Low. Ball one. Ryan Carr from the University of Notre Dame is on deck for the cane cutters. Pitcher winds up. That ball is hit, and it looks like it is going to drop in right center field. Bowie with the base hit. That brings up Ryan Carr from the University of Notre Dame, our leadoff batter. Ryan Carr is playing center field for the cane cutters tonight. We got one runner on. Carr up to the bat. Swung and miss for strike one. We got Trace Henry on deck. Pitcher looks one. And the pickoff attempt, but Bowie's in there pretty safe. Ryan Carr looks in. Pitcher winds up. That ball is hit to shortstop, to second, with a double play for the Generals, sending us to the bottom of the third inning. Cane Cutter fans, something crazy happened during batting practice today. Reed Spinrath from Texas A&M University hit a bomb over right field fence, shattering a car window. It was pretty crazy. Oh, my bad. It was a moving car window, not stationary, moving, and he shattered that passenger side window. I took a couple pictures of it, so I'll be posting it on Facebook for everyone to see, but There is nothing left. Probably a good thing that no one was sitting in that passenger side because that ball was crushed. If we're being real honest, it might have killed somebody if someone was sitting in there. But we are headed to the bottom of the third. Rapole on the mound, Maisler behind the plate. All right, King Cutter fans, we are in the bottom of the third inning. This brings up Derek Cervantes. Whirlpool winds up. That ball is hit. Shallow right field. Spears couldn't quite get there in time from first base, so that gives us a runner on one. Nobody out. This brings up the general shortstop, number 7, Peyton Robertson. Whirlpool checks out one over there. Lines up. Oh, a bunt is shown, but that is high for ball one. Oh. Outside for ball two. Fans, if you'd like to check the play-by-play update of the game, download the Game Changer app. Zach Cook is running that for us. Ball is up, and it looks like it's going to be out of play for strike one. Whirlpool winds up. High for ball three. We got a 3-1 count, no outs with a runner on one. Whirlpool winds up. That ball is hit in the left center gap. Looks like it's going to bring Cervantes home. And that will be a stand-up triple, making the score 7-0 Victoria. Coach Van Alsenberg is heading back to the mound, and it looks like we're making a call to the bullpen. Looks like we are bringing Bailey Hargrave to the mound from Delta State. Hargrave played for the King Cutters in 2016. We'll give a round of applause to Will Rapole, who pitched. 3 full innings. Oh, no, he pitched 2 full innings. My bad about that, King Cutters. Bailey Hargrave is a TCL returner. He played for the King Cutters in 2016. Delta State. Bailey Hargrave is now on the mound for the King Cutters from Delta State. I just learned this the other day that Delta State, their mascot is the Fighting Okras. You learn something new every day. I think that should win an award for one of the most creative mascots I've ever heard in my life. All right, we got Jose Diaz up to bat for the Victoria Generals with a runner on 3 and no outs. Hargrave squares up, pitches in there, foul ball. Oh, almost took the bat boy out in the Victoria Generals dugout. Good thing he is wearing a helmet. Diaz steps back in the box. Hargrave winds up. That ball is grounded to shortstop. That throw is made in time and keeps Peyton Robertson on third, giving us our first out of the inning. This brings up Victoria Generals catcher number 5, Ian Groves. Right now, we just need to focus on one out at a time. Ground balls to get us out of this inning. Oh, looks pretty good to me, but it is in there for ball 1. We got a 1-0 count with 1 out and a runner on 3. Lined up. Ooh. Must have been low because that looked good in there for ball 2. Called strike, giving us a 2-1 count with 1 out and a runner on 3. Hargrave is on the mound now for the King Cutters from Delta State. Give a round of applause for Will Rapole. Hargrave squares up, winds up, and that is fouled off, giving us a 2-2 count, 1 out. Hargrave winds up. That is in there. The batter thought it was fouled off, but he didn't touch it. Mazer tagged him out. They got 2 outs. Batter does not look too happy about that. This brings up Victoria General center fielder 44, Tanner Roach. We got 2 outs and a runner on third base. This big out for the King Cutters. Low for ball 1. Hargrave looks in, winds up. Low. Oh, and he is running home on what I would probably say was a wild pitch. That makes the score 8-0 Victoria. Hargrave squares up, winds up. Ooh, that looks pretty good to me, but it is in there for ball 3. 3-0 count with 2 outs and no one on. Wind up, in there for a called strike. 3-1 count. The King Cutters will be back at home tomorrow night against the Victoria Generals for Star Wars night. Wind up, in there, ball 4. King Cutters will be hosting Star Wars night tomorrow night at Falbacher Field. Gates open at 6 p.m. with the first pitch scheduled for about 7:05. Hargrave looks over 1. Winds up. Ooh, outside. A pickoff attempt at 3, but was not in time. We got 2 outs, 1-0 count with a runner on 1. Hargrave looks in. Ooh. Don't know where that missed, but that is ball 2. Hargrave squares up. And must have been low, must have been outside, but it is called ball 3. Batter steps back in the box. Hargrave checks over to 1. Winds up. Man. Ball 4. I'm not sure where the umpire zone is, but that pitch looked pretty dang good. We got runners on first and second, 2 outs. Hargrave checks 2, winds up, pitches in there for a called strike. Got a 0-1 count with 2 outs and a runner on first and second. Winds up. Ooh. Inside, ball 1. Hargrave checks 2, winds up, outside for ball 2. We got a 2-1 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Victoria leads 8-0. Inside for ball 3, 3-1 count, 2 outs. A nice night here in Victoria with a nice breeze. Hargrave winds up, inside for ball 4. Mazer heads to the mound. Give Hargrave a little bit of a pep talk. I know Hargrave's not feeling too well today. Artigue out on the mound with him, giving a little bit of a pep talk. Looks like Ricky Van Osselberg is going to head back out to the mound. Not quite sure if he's making a call to the bullpen or not. But we have a bases loaded situation with 2 outs. Victoria leads 8-0 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. King Cutters have 2 hits on the night. King Cutters fell to Victoria last night to 7-7. King Cutters had a late rally, but just could not pull it together. But we will be back on our home turf tomorrow night and Monday night against the Victoria Generals before we head to the All-Star break. The All-Star game will be held in Brazos Valley, home of the Bombers. Hargrave squares up, checks third base. Squares up. Winds up. Inside for ball 1. Bases loaded situation. Low for ball 2. 2 outs. The King Cutters just need a out to get out of this inning to get the bats rally. Big batter up. This is a pretty crucial out for the King Cutters. That ball is line drive down the right field line. That is going to send 3 runners home for the Generals. And it is a stand-up double for Ryan Flores. 3 runners will score on that triple, making an 11-0 ball game. Hargrave's frustrated out on that mound. We got 2 outs. Hargrave squares up. Called in there for strike 1. Generals lead 11-0 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Squares up. Low and outside for ball 1. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Low and outside for ball 2. Hargrave checks 3, squares up, and the pitch is high for ball 3. 3-1 count, 2 outs with a runner on third base. Hargrave squares up. That ball is hit foul down the first baseline, but it will be out of play. Oh, that will be ball 4, giving us a runner on first and third. Van Asselberg makes a call to the bullpen. Looks like it will be number 33 from Nicholls State, Nick Hill. Van Asselberg a little bit little frustrated right now with this pitching staff. But I'm hoping the bats will start to rally here.
Your attention now, pitch for the Cane Cutters. Number 33, Nick Hill.
Cane Cutter fans, if you want to stay up to date with everything Cane Cutters, head over to our Facebook page, Instagram page, and our Twitter page and give us a follow. We like to keep our fans up to date with everything that's happening at Faubacker Field and everything that's happening with the organization. If you'd like to check out some pictures from the summer, head over to our Facebook page.
Next Saturday, Purple Park. This Generals take on the Baton Rouge Fruit Group.
Nick Hill is on the mound for the Cane Cutters. He is from Nicholls State in Thibodaux, Louisiana. It is 11-0 ball game with the Generals leading in the bottom of the third with 2 outs. Little fist bump action on the mound. This brings up number 43, Derek Cervantes.
Designated hitter number 43, Derek Cervantes.
That ball is hit foul, giving us a 1-0 count with 2 outs with a runner on first and third. Cane Cutters looking to get the final out to get out of this inning. Nick Hill winds up, pitches in. The runner will advance on that pass ball, but the runner will stay at 3. We now have runners on second and third with a 1-1 count and 2 outs. Nick Hill winds up, low and outside for ball 2-1 count. Derek Cervantes. Hill winds up. That ball is hit past second baseman Artigue, and that will score Ryan Flores from third base, making it a 12-0 ball game. Generals with runners on first and third. 2 outs. Cane Cutters looking to get this last out to get out of this inning. Nick Hill squares up. Pitches in there for a ball. A little bit outside off the plate. 1-0 count with 2 outs with a runner on first and third. Looked good, but must have been a little bit low for ball 2. 2-0 count. Ball is hit foul, making it a 2-1 count. Ball is high. 3-1 count. 2 outs with the runners on first and third. Looks like Broussard is heading to the bullpen. That ball is hit foul down the Third baseline gives us a full count with 2 outs. Hill looking to get out of this inning. Winds up. That ball is hit foul and out of play down the first baseline. 12-0 ball game. Generals lead. The bottom of the third inning. Ooh, that is a hot shot over the third baseman. That will bring in 2 runs for the Generals, making it a 14-0 ball game with a runner on second base and 2 outs.
Right fielder number 1, Jose Diaz.
This brings up Jose Diaz with a runner on second. Is in there for ball 1. Hill winds up. That ball is dead ball off the batter. Gives us a 1-1 count, 2 outs. Hill winds up. High outside. 2-1 count, 2 outs with a runner on second. Lines up. That ball is hit to center, and Ryan Carr makes the sliding catch for the third out of the inning. That brings us top of 4. Victoria leads 14-0. All right, Cane Cutter fans, we are back at the top of the 4th inning. Brings Trace Henry to the plate. He will be attending UL Monroe next fall. He is playing left field tonight for your Cane Cutters. Pitcher winds up. In there high for ball one. Tremaine Spears from UL Lafayette is on deck for your cane cutters. Pitcher winds up. Called strike. 1-1 count, no outs. Winds up. That ball is hit to the center fielder, giving us our first out of the inning. Bring up Tremaine Spears from UL Lafayette. Tremaine is playing first base tonight for your cane cutters. Last time Victoria was at home, Tremaine Spears hit a rocket over the left field fence. Pitcher winds up. Oh, swung on and fouled off, making it 0-1 count with 1 out. Xavier Moore from Southern University is on deck for your cane cutters. Xavier is playing third base tonight. Wind up. That ball is hit maybe in the gap, and it looks like the center fielder will make that catch. That brings Xavier Moore from Southern University up to bat for your cane cutters. Xavier is playing third base tonight. Pitcher winds up. Ball is high for ball one. Xavier was part of the TCL last year for the Texas Marshals. Wind up. Looks like it was right there for strike one. Xavier played for the Texas Marshals under coach Ricky Van Asselberg last summer and was the All-Star MVP. That ball is hit high. Is it going to get out of there? The catcher will make the catch for the third out of the inning, bringing us to bottom of the fourth. Victoria leads 14-0. All right, King Cutter fans, we are in the bottom of the fourth inning. King Cutters trail 14-0 to the Victoria Generals. King Cutters will be back in action tomorrow night at Faubacker Field against the Generals, with first pitch scouts for about a 7:05 start. Nikhil winds up. That is swung on for strike one. That is swung on for strike two. 0-2 count to start off the inning. Nikhil is a freshman from Nicholls State out of Thibodaux, Louisiana. Wind up. In there, swung on for strike three. It's a great way to start off the bottom half of the inning. Nikhil. This brings up center fielder Tanner Roach for the Victoria Generals. Nikhil winds up. A little bit low in there for ball one. That is hit in the left center gap, and that will be a double.
Second baseman number 12, Jonathan Tapia.
This brings up second baseman number 12, Jonathan Tapia. Got a runner on two.
check, check, check. Here at a 0-1 count here. I'm sorry, it's a 3-1 count for Bryson Broussard, who's on the mound now for the Cane Cutters. 3, 4, 5 guys due up. Ryan Flores at the plate. He's been raking this entire series. He hits one up in the air. It's high. Xavier Moore is going to track it, and it's going to be out of play. Just going to put the count at full here, 3-2. Three two is going to be fouled off. That pitch will just miss outside. Flores is going to take first base.
Third baseman number 10, Jordan Johnson.
Jordan Johnson comes up to the plate, was 0 for 2 with a walk. Count's going to move to 1-1 after the strike. Broussard is going to miss outside. Xavier Moore's going to stop that ball with his glove. Nice little pump fake in there, but it's going to be ruled an infield single.
Designated hitter number 43, Derek Cervantes.
First pitch will be in there for a walk, strike one. Runners on first and second. No outs here for the Cane Cutters. Bottom of the fifth. It's going to be a big hack. It's going to be a swing and a miss. Count moves to 0-2. Count's going to move to 2-2. That ball hits to right field. Alex Haney's going to try and make a play on it, and he'll bring that one in. The runner on second was halfway to third. I guess he thought it was down, so he will not tag. Runner's going to stay on first and second.
Shortstop number 7, Peyton Robertson.
That ball's from Peyton Robertson's going to be hit in the air. Champ RT is going to call it, and he'll bring that in for the second out. It's going to be a pop out, second base.
Right field number 1, Jose Diaz.
The ball's going to be smooth out territory. It's going to be out of play. It's going to be a breaking ball that just misses the zone. Not sure where. It's going to be a swing and a miss. Count's going to move to 1 and 2. 2 away here. Runners on first and second. The 1-2 is going to be fouled off. Another foul ball.
Keep running a foul on the lawn. Call for a bird ball.
Pitch comes across the left-handed batter's box for ball 3. I'm sorry, ball 2. Got caught in the foul balls. It's going to be a swing and a miss to retire the 5th inning. We go into the top of the 6th. Cane Cutters only trailing by 14. Still a lot of baseball left to play, folks. All right, welcome back, Cam Cutter fans. We're at the top of the sixth with Cameron Dobbs at the plate, sporting an 0-1 count after the foul ball. Alex Canoes in what you would consider cruise control, with this pitch count being 54 through 5 innings of work. Ken Cutters have been aggressive at the plate nonetheless. Counts at 1-2 here. Dobbs will square that one up, but it'll be foul, and it'll hit the light pole out there. The fans seem to like that one. Counts full, and he'll watch ball 4. Cordell Bowie steps up to the plate here for the Can Cutters. He's going to spear that one back up the middle. 4, 6, and E6. It's going to be a fielder's choice after the shortstop overthrows the first baseman. Cordell Bowie's been making solid contact with the plate in his last few appearances. Ryan Carr is going to hit that ball back to the shortstop, who's going to bobble it.
Fielder number 3, Trace Henry.
Trace Henry to ULM's at the plate now. Henry's going to foul off the 1-0 pitch, and it's going to be even at 1-1. 2 runners on here for the Can Cutters, 1 out. Tremaine Spears on deck. But Trace has his own stick of his own. Hit that ball back to the second baseman. Another potential double play ball, and he'll just beat that ball out to advance the runner to third. 2 away here for the Can Cutters.
First baseman number 14, Tremaine Spears.
Tremaine Spears steps up here. What could be a big spot. Tremaine drives that ball deep. that'll be a home run. Put 3 on the board for the Can Cutters. Much needed. A no doubt home run. Yep. Way to go, Tremaine.
Third baseman number 10, Xavier Ward.
Can Cutters chip away here. Xavier Ward's going to watch ball 1. It's going to be really high. Xavier's going to hit that ball. And there's going to be a sliding catch in left field for what'll be a great play. You can only tip your cap to those kind of plays. Ian Grove steps up to the plate to face off against Bryson Broussard here. First pitch is going to be fouled off. Pitch is going to plunk the batter here. It's going to put one runner on first.
Center fielder, 44. Pitch hitting, number 21, Chase Evans.
We have a pinch hitter here for the Generals, who still lead by double digits after the 3-run shot from Tremaine Spears. First pitch is going to be a strike 1. Fans don't seem to like that call. Counts at 0-2 here. Here's the 1-2. It's going to be fouled off to keep the count at 1-2. Count evens up at 2-2 after the ball. Swing and a miss. It's going to be strike or out number 1. Another pinch hitter for the Generals is going to be number 13, Zach Lemus, hitting for Jonathan Tapia. First pitch is going to be a ball to Lemus. Broussard comes set. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Runner on first here. Score is 14-3 with the Generals leading the Can Cutters. Ball's going to be hit to the third baseman, Xavier Moore, who's going to throw over to first and get the out. Throw pulled Tremaine Spears off the bag, but Tremaine slapped the tag on just in time. Great play. Bennett Lawrence stepping up to the plate now. Pinch hitting for Colby Potvin. First pitch to Lawrence is going to be in there for a strike 1. Strike 2 to Lawrence. Pitch just misses outside. Counts at 1-2. It's going to be a swing and a miss. It's going to retire the 6th inning. We're going to go in the top of the 7th. Hopefully the Can Cutters can keep chipping away at that big lead.
Fans Generals return home next weekend, Friday night, and Saturday take on the Baton Rouge Rougarou. Saturday is Purple Up North. You're going to start with the years on the stands.
Alex Haney out of the University of Louisiana steps up to the plate here. And what will be his third plate appearance. Cano's still on the mound. At 69 pitches through 6 innings of work. Haney's going to drive that ball out to the gap. And it's going to be caught by the center fielder. Good contact at the plate. Can't really do much with that. Champ Artigue steps up to the plate. He's 2 for 2 on the night. He's going to watch strike 1. Hopefully we can work the pitch count up. Seems to be an issue. Another strike. It's going to be 0-2 quickly. He's going to foul off the 0-2. On deck for the Can Cutters is Zach Mazer. Champ's going to foul off the 0-2 pitch yet again. Count's going to stay at 0-2. One away here. That ball's going to be hit back to the pitcher, who will slowly jog it over and underhand toss that to the first baseman.
Tonight's Renegade Associates beer batter number 6, Zach Mazer. Zach strikes out. Beer at the Padres Design Party Deck, 2 for 1. Can beer, $2 off.
Zach Mazer's going to move to 0-2 here. After the call striking the foul ball. Ball's going to be spiked into the turf. Count's going to move to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's going to be hit to the third baseman, and he'll be out.
All right, folks, we've come to that time of the game. 7-0 stretch time. Let's stand up. Let's hear you sing it.
We're here in the top of the 7th. Bryson Broussard still on the mound. I'm sorry, bottom of the 7th. Bryson Broussard still on the mound. Austin Trace at the plate. The first pitch missed. Low. Second pitch. Here's the 1-1. It's going to be hit. Xavier Moore is going to field it. And watch it just go foul. What a great mental play to trust the bounce. Luck is on our side, folks. Here's the 1-2. It's going to miss outside. It's going to be coming to count up 2-2 here. Here's a 2-2 from Broussard. It's going to be hit up the middle for a base hit.
Base number 10, Jordan Johnson.
First pitch is going to miss inside. Count's going to move to 2-0. Counts at 3-0 here after the base hit. No outs here for the Can Cutters. That pitch will miss for ball 4. Might have been a strike last inning, but who knows?
Designated hitter number 43, Derek Cervantes.
So now we have 2 on here for the Can Cutters. Looks to be the same exact pitch from last at bat, but it's going to be ruled a strike. I'm not one to count pitches here, though. Ball's going to be hit foul. Way out of play. Might be out of the park grounds.
Situation called Warburg Law, defending Texans for 20 years.
Ball's going to hit out to center field. Ryan Carr will have the play on it, and he'll catch. The runner's going to act like he's going to tag for third and run back.
Shortstop number 7, Peyton Robertson.
First pitch will be in there for a called strike. One away here for the Cane Cutters. 2 on. Here's 0-1. Just missed outside. Mazer gives Broussard the sign. Count's going to move to 2-1 after the high and inside fastball. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed. By Peyton Robertson out of LSUS. A ball's hit in the air and it's going to be out of play. Pitch misses outside, goes to the left-handed batter box, and the count's going to be moved to full. That ball's hit in the air. Alex Haney's going to call it. He'll have the play on it.
Right fielder number 1, Jose Diaz.
First pitch will be in there for a called strike. I'm going to guess that pitch missed low. Maybe high. Can't really see from this angle. Next pitch misses outside. The ball's going to be hit to Xavier Moore, who will take it in slowly and throw over to first, and that'll get us out of the bottom of the 7th with no run.
All right, folks, time for the Dizzy Bat Race. Let's go down to JJ.
Folks, you want to talk about stopping the bleeding. Bryson Broussard came into the game, and he's thrown 3 innings, 61 pitches. He's allowed 2 hits, walked 2, struck out 3, and allowed 0 runs. Also a good job by Nick Hill to come into a tight situation, only wiggle by with 1 run allowed, 1 in the 3rd innings. Kramer Dobbs steps up to the plate here, facing the same pitcher who's pitched through 7 innings. And he drives the ball to right field. Right fielder's going back on it. And that ball will bounce off. I think Dobbs was caught looking at that ball. And he'll be caught trying to stretch too. First pitch to Cordell Bowie is going to be a ball. Just going to get caught swinging. Quickly move the count to 0-2. Or 1-2, I'm sorry. Pitch is going to miss low. Count moves to 2-2. Here's a 2-2. On a bang-bang play, it would look Cordell might have beat that out. They're going to call him out. Good hustle by Cordell Bowie. That's right. Ryan Carr is going to be plunked by the first pitch. Looked to be a little painful. Breaking ball might have gotten away from him. Trace Henry out of ULM is going to come up to the plate now. Trace just recently committed to ULM. He was playing at Jones County Community College this past year. Throws from the left side, bats in the right. Hits a ball that's going to be foul. It's going to watch a pitch high. It's in there to even the count at 1-1. Trey's going to hit that ball to the third baseman, who's going to backhand it and throw him out over at first base. So we're through 8 here. Looks like Skip's going to walk out to the umpire and give him some lineup changes. Alex Haney's going to take the mound here. Could be an effort to save a bullpen arm, as we do have 2 games Sunday and Monday against the Victoria Generals again back at Fibacher Field, starting at 7 p.m. for those of you watching. Alex Haney takes the bump here for the Can Cutters, and what'll be his first pitching appearance in the season. First pitch will miss outside from Haney. A little bit of velo on that. Next pitch will miss inside the batter's box. Going to be ball 2. It's going to be 4 straight balls.
Not batting number 21, Chase Allen.
Pitch from Haney is going to be high and tight. Umpire seemed to widen the zone a little right there. It's going to be a called strike. Here's the 1-1 from Haney. It's going to be fouled off. Counts at 1-2 here. Next pitch will be fouled off again. Count's going to move to even up to 2-2. Here's a 2-2 from Haney. It's going to be hit into right field. Jared Freese coming in on it. And he'll take that in for out number 1. Another pinch hitter here for the... Wow.
Pitch hitting. For the Generals, number 49, on the phone.
Damon DeFon's going to come in and pinch hit for the Victoria Generals here. It's going to be one of their many pinch hitters of the game. Ball's going to be spiked into the turf and bounce back. Good job blocking that up by Zach Mazer. 1 out, runner on first here, 1-0 count. Or 1-1 count, I'm sorry. It's going to be a swing and a miss on the gas from Alex Haney. Pitch will miss just low. for Alex Haney. You can just expect him to attack the zone here in the situation. Not sure where that last pitch missed, but it's going to be even the count up at 3-2. Or not even it up, make it full. Get the sniper mazer. Haney comes set. Ball's going to be hit in the air. And LaFawn's going to stay alive. It's going to be ball 4 to put 2 runners on here. Bennett Lawrence is going to come up to the plate for his second at-bat of the night to face off against Alex Haney. First pitch will miss high for ball 1. It's going to be a hack. Swing and miss on that one. Even the count up at 1-1. Strike 2 from Alex Haney. It's going to move the count to 1-2. Just going to foul that pitch off to keep the count at 1-2. Bennett Lawrence will foul off yet another pitch. And that's going to be a swing and a miss on the gas from Alex Haney, who records his first ever strikeout in a Cane Cutters uniform. Way to go, Alex.
Not batting number 99, Austin Trace.
First pitch will be in there for a strike 1. Haynes was also traced to the 2 count. Pitch. That'll be a swing and a miss. And that'll retire the inning for Acadiana, who gets away with the scoreless inning. There's going to be a pitching change here for the Victoria Generals. Number 6 going to take the mound. Reese Johnson takes the mound for the Generals. Tremaine Spears comes up to the plate here against Reese Johnson.
It's not that bad that you got a huff paint. Huh? It's not that bad that you got a huff paint.
Here's a pitch from Reese Johnson. It's going to be really inside. Tremaine's going to put a big swing on that. He's going to put it into foul territory. The first baseman's going to come in on it, and he'll catch it. Counts 1-1 for Xavier Moore out of Southern University. 1 away after Tremaine Spears popped out in foul territory. Score is 14-3 here in the top of the ninth. It's going to be an off speed that misses for a ball. Had a good bit of break on that one. Xavier's going to put a good swing on that. It's going to be ruled a foul ball. Ball's going to be inside to Xavier. Count's going to move to 3-2. It's ball 4. Xavier Moore is going to take first base. Up to the plate now is our pitcher, Alex Haney, coming off a stellar inning. First pitch to Haney is going to be a ball. Next pitch will be ball 2. Slider to you. 2-0 is going to move to 3-0 now after Alex Haney watches ball 3. 3-0 pitch will miss low. It's going to be ball 4 now. Champ Artigue, who's 2 for 3 in the night. He's going to watch the first strike. He's going to watch ball 1 as well. Even the count up at 1-1, 1 out, 2 on here for the Cane Cutters. Champ looked like he wanted it there, but he held back for ball 2. 2-1 to Champ Artigue is going to be called outside. But it's going to be a strike, so it's 2-2 now. The 2-2. Misses low. Ball 3. We're full here. Champ's going to foul that off himself again this game. Has to be painful, but they call him Champ for a reason. Champ's going to hit that ball at the center field. Center fielder won't have to move for it, and he'll bring that in for out number 2. No runners advance here. Zach Major's going to watch ball 1 from Reese Johnson. Ball 2 from Reese. Zach's itching to hit something here, I'm sure. Zach's going to hit that through the 3 and 4. Xavier Moore is coming to the plate, and he'll be safe on the RBI. Alex Haney is going to advance to third on the play as Zach Mazer will advance to second. It's going to be an RBI single. If Xavier had, or if the catcher fielded that cleanly, Xavier might have been out in that last play. There's always a might, though, folks. First pitch from Reese Johnson is going to be ruled a ball. We have 2 runners in scoring position here for the Cane Cutters. And 2 away, and that ball's going to be hit hard to left field. Left fielder's going to run, try to make a play on it, and no play. Foul ball. Counts even at 1-1. Cameron Dobbs, who singled here in this last at bat, really drove the ball well to right field. Dobbs is going to get a base hit. That might bring in 2. That will bring in 2 as they're sending the runner from third, or the runner from second, I'm sorry. It's going to be a 2 RBI single from Cameron Dobbs. Cane Cutters keep chipping away here. The score moves to 14-6, as it once was 14-0. Jared Freese at the plate here now for the Cane Cutters, and he quickly moves to 0-2 after putting 2 swings in the ball. That ball hit off Jared Freese's bat, and they're going to call a foul ball. Jared Freese is going to hit that ball hard in the center field. The center fielder is going to be camped under it, and that's the ball game, folks. Final score 14-6 with Victor win. It's going to be a 2-game sweep here in the homestand. We're going to be back in Faubacher Field tomorrow to play the Generals again at 7 p.m.